Hello. Today I'm visiting with an old friend. This is the old friend I'm referring to. This was my first mechanical timepiece, and honestly, it blew me away. This is the Orient Bambino, the version 4, 42 millimeters, date function, sunburst blue dial. Sunburst blue dial. That's not me watching my old review of this watch from like 4 years ago. Now, I haven't had this watch for a while because I gave it away to somebody. And I was able to borrow it again with the idea of perhaps keeping it because I missed it and I wondered what it looked like and what it felt like. And honestly, I haven't been wearing a whole lot of analog timepieces. I have been only wearing the smartwatch. I've got a whole bunch of different bands for it, so it's nice because it allows me to have all of my data in this new age technology that feels very futuristic and cool and spy-like. And I can switch out the bands, so it kind of gives it a different feel for whatever I choose to. Anyway, I'm getting side. All of the watches I currently have kind of don't feel like how I remember this one feeling. It felt like a real classic luxury watch, of course, with budget in mind. It had the domed crystal, the chrome case, the sunburst blue dial, the beautiful sweeping seconds hand. And I liked quite how thin it is. It kind of fit everything that I was looking for. Anyway, I wondered how I would feel if I got my hands on it again. So what is my review 4 years later? Now, I know a lot of versions have come out since then. Have a lot of versions come out since then? I'm not really too up to date on the watch world anymore. I still have my one Grail watch. Currently, I am going to give away most of my watches, keeping only a select few that I hold near and dear to my heart. But I wanted to remember this timepiece, this watch that brought me so much joy when it needed to. And I got to meet it again. The minute I looked at it, while I think it's still a very beautiful timepiece, I knew right away that I wasn't going to keep it. I knew right away I wasn't going to wear it that much. I knew right away that while it might look beautiful in photos, and while I might really like that dome crystal, I wasn't going to give it the attention it deserved. So I will be giving this watch back to that person. But it was fun to have it in my possession for a little while, to sort of play around with it for a bit. It still works perfectly. It still looks like in great condition. But here's the funny part. I never put it on. I just looked at it. I never tried it to see how it looked. So I'm going to do that now to see if it brings any more feelings of joy to me. Now this is the aftermarket strap that I got for it. It definitely looks nice. So watches usually get me in look from a distance. I see them with outfits, I see them with maybe other jewelry pieces, I see them just hiding under the cuff of a jacket. And that's a lot of times what has me attracted to the watch. But you know what? I'm really not blown away anymore by seeing it on my wrist. And I am definitely going to give this back to the person I borrowed it back from, but it was nice to take it for one last spin. The back was always nice, pretty, very elegant. That's the thing with this watch. It felt like an elegant timepiece, but I think ultimately it is a little big. For me, I think if I were to go back to analog pieces, I would probably stick with 40 and below. Even 40 is a little big. 38 for me as a big watch is the sweet spot. This, I guess, started to feel like a flat pancake on my wrist. That's better. So what's my whole point with this? Revisiting old friends. Should you revisit old friends? I guess it's nice to see them again. But sometimes the magic is just gone. And you have to know when to let go. I think for me, perhaps the magic is gone for most analog timepieces. Though I do have that one that I'm hoping to get one day. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. And I'll be seeing you.